Good morning and a big warm welcome from MAC Birmingham. My name is Debbie Kermode. I'm the Chief Executive here. Oh, I've gone up a volume. That's good. We're absolutely delighted to be able to host and co-present today's fabulous event, Awkward Bastards 2. It was so good, we brought it back again. And indeed, we're already plotting and planning for Awkward Bastards 3. In 2019, yay! So that's really exciting. So we need your participation. We need you to recommend some things, have some ideas, and share with us what this can be. This is your platform for radical thinking. Now, it's a fun-filled day ahead. And I'd like to just say a couple of thanks to Lois Keaton, who's here today, and to Mike Layward, and to our very own Jessica Litherland, our curator, who's somewhere here. There she is, give a little wave at the back. For devising such an irresistible lineup. I mean, you've all got the brochures. You can see it's a bloody good lineup, isn't it? And I want to say a special thank you to all the artists presenting their work today. Thank you for your passion, for being so pugnacious, and your commitment to challenging us to think differently about the world around us and about ourselves. And that's the key thing about today. That's really important. It's our aim, when we were devising today, to create a vibrant community of change makers, provocateurs, and agitators. Now, I was talking to somebody just before in the foyer, and they said, is that agitators or irritators? And I think, actually, it's probably more irritators, but I like that too. And so we're in really good company today. So we need you to be all of those things for us. I hope you can do that. Right, now, I've got to do some housekeeping, because it's my house. So let me just talk you through a few things. And we're very aware of time pressures, because we've started a little bit later. So I need to tell you that in an event of an emergency, our staff will instruct you where to go. Out of the foyer, you swing a left, and then you go out into the main doors, and our team will be on hand to help you. The loos are on the lower ground. The main loos are on the lower ground on the first floor, and accessible loos are on every floor. The nearest here are just by the cafe. Regarding Wi-Fi, we've got a free service, so please link to it. It appears as Map Birmingham on all your devices. And when tweeting, do use hashtag AB2017. Now, finally, before I hand over to Mike, I want to urge you all to visit our exhibitions that we have here today. We've got 2 free exhibitions. Directly outside here, you will see the work of the Kersler Trust. Some of you may be familiar with their work. They help ex-offenders, secure patients and detainees to express themselves creatively. And I think you all agree we all have that impulse to be creative. And these personal statements are indeed very powerful comments on self-identity and often, in many cases, some traumatic lived experience. I mean, we were supposed to take the show down last week, and we decided to extend the exhibition period because we were so keen for you guys to have a look at it. And upstairs, we have the work of New Art West Midlands, and this is a graduate show. Really interesting, really talented young people from the region, straight from art colleges, making an impact on the creative scene here. Again, please, I urge you, go and pop in and have a look at them both. They're really important and part of the conversation today. Okay, I'm going to hand you over to Mike. Have a wonderful day. Once again, we love seeing you at MAC. Come back again and have a great day.
Thank you, Debbie. And thank you all for being here. It's great to see the whole place full. So I think we're about 180 people, so we're almost bulging the walls. So first, a few more thanks. We want to thank all the MAC Birmingham staff, particularly Jess and Josephine, but all the tech staff for being so super cool, and I hope they keep like that throughout the day. Lois has had a thanks, but I'll give her another thanks. Arts Council of England for funding, particularly Abid Hussain, who for his enthusiasm for the project. He asked us to do this event today. We would have probably thought we've got to get the funding, and Abid greased the doors, to put it like that. All the contributing artists and presenters, and to the many artists who responded to our open call for proposals for radical practices, and you're going to see 12 or 13 of them today, but we had 62 applications, so it's brilliant. And a lot of them have come, we've got complimentary tickets to come. And all those who we weren't able to include. And Awkward Bastards today is dedicated to Andrew Jemmett, who worked at the Arena Theatre in Wolverhampton. But I know that Judy McNamara at the end of the day is going to talk a bit more about Andrew. But Andrew died recently, and yeah, he's been quite a powerful force, especially around the sort of promotion of disability theatre. I was going to do a few jokes, but we're running out of time, so I'm going to leave them out. And actually, Caroline Parker's a lot better comedian than I ever will be. So I'm going to hand you over to... Oh, before I go, also the palantypists up the back who are doing the typing, and they're invisible to everyone, but very important. And, of course, our BSL interpreters. So, over to Dame Caroline Parker.
Thank you, Mike. Hello, am I switched on? Am I switched on? Can you hear me? Yes. Oh, no, I'm a lot deafer than that. Can you hear me? Yes. Hello. No, that's pathetic. Again. Hello. Hello. That's a bit better. Thank you very much. Welcome to the MAC. Welcome to Awkward Bastards 2. And today we are all going to be damned awkward bastards. Yes! No, louder than that. Yes! Today is where you get to rant and be heard. So for goodness sakes, use this opportunity to rant. Use this opportunity to hear what you need to hear. Use this opportunity to say or sign what you need to say or sign. Okay? Today is the day. We have here an artist, Tanya Raab, who's going to be working all day creating a portrait of Abid Hussain from the Arts Council. He's the diversity officer. Now, we are going to contribute to this piece of work. You are all going to find a scrap of paper or find a page in your phone or iPad, whatever, and create something that you see within Abid. So you're going to have to get used to being looked at all day by these people. And then you're going to Twitter them to hashtag AB2017. Okay? Or you can give her the scraps of paper that you have drawn on. And you need to include the @Tanya Raab. And then Tanya will collect all these pieces of creations and use them in her work. And we'll get to see them at the end of the day. So do enjoy that. Don't worry, I will repeat this information later. And right now, let's get to the grunt of the day. We're going to have a panel discussion. I'm now going to hand over to Mike Layward. You're going to bring people down.
We're going to have Tanya first.
Yes.
And then the panel. Yeah, we'll get the panel down after Tanya.
Oh, right. So we're going to look at Tanya first, creating a piece of work.
And, Caro, just before we do that, could I show people the gong?
The gong.
The gong. It's quite important.
Yes.
Yeah, because we are really pushed for time today, and everyone, if you notice in your program, everyone is doing very short presentations. The longest for, like, in the panels are the keynote of 10 minutes by David A. Bailey, and everyone else is 5 minutes. So people always overrun. So we thought this time we'd make it very public if you've gone over time. So shall I demonstrate it, the gong? This is a beautiful gong. So, 1 minute, 59 seconds, 5 minutes. Can you hear that? Yes. So if someone goes past the gong, then it's up to you whether you want to let them carry on talking. because time is going to be short, and we're already going to have to cut down on our Q&As just so that we don't end up running over time at the end. So I'm going to shut up.
Okay, right. So I'm going to hand you over to Tanya now, and you're going to enjoy her creations. Thank you very much.